Welcome to The Explainer. Running a company, no matter what industry you're in, is tough. It demands your constant attention, incredible resilience, and honestly, a massive amount of your time. But what if I told you that a huge chunk of that precious time is being stolen right under your nose? Seriously, a lot of small businesses out there are wasting hours every single week on tasks that software could easily handle in just seconds. So today, we're going to look at how smart automation for small businesses makes scaling significantly less painful. We're going to explore how building smart systems frees up your team to do the kind of meaningful work that actually moved the needle and boosts your bottom line.
Before we begin this explainer, please press the like button and the subscribe button. It really helps us keep bringing you these deep dives into the strategies that can truly transform how you work.
All right, let's jump right into section 1, the small business bottleneck, or the hidden costs of busy work. I want you to be incredibly honest with yourself right now. How much time do you actually spend on manual tasks? Just pause for a second and do a quick mental audit of your day-to-day operations. Think about all that wasted time. Think about the mental energy that's completely drained by doing things the hard way. It's so easy to just wave off 5 minutes here or 10 minutes there, but those minutes compound into hours. And those hours, they are actively robbing you of your absolute best asset, which is your ability to focus on the big picture. Just consider your daily time drainers. We're talking about things like manual data entry, appointment scheduling, payroll processing, endless email follow-ups. On the surface, sure, these seem totally manageable. You might catch yourself thinking, oh, it just takes a second to type this in. But the reality? They take significantly more time and mental energy away from your bigger priorities than you probably realize. They're silently stealing your focus and distracting you from the deep, strategic work that actually pushes your business forward. And here's the kicker. When you rely heavily on these manual processes, you inherently create fragile workflows. Think of this as the bottleneck cascade. It's like a row of dominoes. A simple human error happens, maybe a missed invoice or delayed response, and then your entire day is totally thrown off. Suddenly, your team is scrambling just to fix it. That one single, totally avoidable mistake cascades into complete operational chaos, pushing back literally every other deadline you had set. This fragility is exactly where business process automation provides immediate, tangible relief. Moving on to Section 2, doing more with less. Automation versus manual labor. There is just a stark contrast between these two operational styles. The chaotic, manual way of working inherently creates bottlenecks, drains your mental energy, and basically invites exhaustion-driven human error. People get tired when they do the exact same thing over and over. Conversely, automated systems introduce incredible speed and absolute consistency. You get highly reliable service every single time. Automated systems handle repetitive workflows drastically faster with zero fatigue. And what does that mean for you? It means your team spends practically no time fixing avoidable mistakes and way more time actually moving meaningful projects forward. Now, here is a crucial truth for modern business owners. Scalable growth does not equal hiring more people. Let that sink in for a moment. A lot of business owners think that to keep up with growth, they have to take on the massive expense of constantly hiring a larger staff. But the fastest growing small businesses today, they're staying lean. How? Well, they use workflow automation tools to handle the repetitive, time-consuming tasks. Businesses that build these scalable, automated processes early on simply don't have to scramble to hire every single time customer demand goes up. They maintain incredible operational efficiency while keeping their overheads strictly in check. Let's look at Section 3, Data-Driven Decision-Making, leaving the spreadsheets behind. If you're still relying on outdated manual spreadsheets, or heaven forbid, a giant wall of sticky notes framing your monitor, you are setting yourself up for disaster. Not only do sticky notes tend to lose their stick, usually ending up on the floor exactly when you need them, but these manual methods leave you with massive blind spots. By the time you actually sit down to analyze the data, it's already a week old. Contrast that with smart automation. Smart systems collect and organize data instantly. It's highly accurate and immediately accessible. You get a completely clear, up-to-the-minute picture of the reality of your business. Having those up-to-date numbers empowers you in ways a static spreadsheet never could. With real-time data streaming in, you can spot problems right away, long before they escalate into expensive, business-threatening disasters. You can easily identify which of your products or services are performing best without relying on just a gut feeling.
And most importantly, you can make incredibly confident, data-backed calls on exactly where to invest your capital next. You're no longer navigating your business strategy in the dark. You're operating with total clarity.
Which brings us to our final part, Section 4, Scaling Without the Chaos. Smarter systems, not more hours. To scale successfully, we absolutely have to consider modern customer demands. Just look at what your customers expect today. They want extremely fast responses, they want perfectly accurate orders, they expect smooth, frictionless experiences from start to finish. Basically, they demand absolute consistency. And here's the hard truth. Delivering all of that consistently is functionally impossible if your team is stretched completely thin, bogged down by outdated manual processes. If you want to meet these intense modern demands and break through your growth ceiling, you simply have to take the repetitive work off your plate. There's a really crucial mindset shift required here, and it's captured perfectly in this quote. Smart automation for small businesses isn't about replacing people, but instead making the people and the business more capable than they could be otherwise. It's an empowering tool, not an enemy to your workforce. Think of automation as a multiplier. It removes the drudgery, allowing your lean team to be far more creative, to handle high-value, meaningful interactions, and to aggressively push the business further than you ever thought possible. So, I want to leave you with one final critical question to chew on today. Will your future growth just create more chaos, or are you ready to automate? If you keep pouring more clients and more volume into a broken manual system, you're really just multiplying your stress and compounding your errors. It's time to deeply reflect on your operational foundation. Are you going to keep trading your life for more hours? Or are you ready to invest in the smart systems that will finally set you free? Thank you for joining me for this explainer, and I truly hope it sparks some incredible, transformative changes in how you run your business.